If you don't live in the northeast region of the United States, you probably aren't aware of what a Wawa is. A Wawa is a convenience store that sells about anything. You can find gyros and smoothies and toilet paper and anything else at a Wawa. It's a convenience store, better than 7-Eleven, but not by much. However, on this particular night of mine, I found it almost impossible driving around to find a single goddamn hot dog. What is crack-a-lackin', my people? It's Jeff Vico, and welcome back to Trash Times with Jake, a video series where I complain about anything that happens in my life, and you hear about it if you really want to listen to me. So why is finding hot dogs so goddamn hard at Wawa? Like, I understand if it's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're drunk going into a Wawa, and you want a hot dog and they don't have it, because they probably don't want to serve hot dogs that late. I understand, but you're willing to make a fucking hoagie at 1 a.m.? Just get a fucking, put it in a microwave. I'll eat it. I'll eat that hot dog right there without a bun. Okay, maybe not, but still. On this particular night, I was craving a hot dog. I wanted a glizzy. I haven't had a glizzy in a while, so I was like, you know what? I want something like that. And I go to the Wawa closest to me, and they don't have a hot dog there. I'm like, okay, it's 9:30 at night. I would like to think they have a hot dog somewhere. If I told you I traveled to 4 towns to try to find a hot dog at a goddamn Wawa, I passed by a 7-Eleven multiple times, and I'm like, I don't want a 7-Eleven hot dog. I want one from Wawa. Even though they're probably the same quality, I want one from Wawa. So I went to multiple Wawas in a span of an hour and a half, maybe. I would say maybe less than that. It was more like 30 minutes. I'm just exaggerating. But still, I went to about 5 Wawas in my area. 3 of them in one town. And none of them had a hot dog. So I'm thinking to myself, why does Wawa do that? Why does Wawa do that, Because it's like you can get a hoagie at 2 a.m. You can get a milkshake. You can get iced beverages, hot beverages. You can get a whole deli of food. They shut off some of the stuff, but a whole deli of food that you can go on a menu and look at. But a simple goddamn hot dog that probably takes about 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 if you really want to cook it, to make, and none of them have it. It boggled my mind. I'm clearly, I feel like I'm the crazy one. I feel like I'm getting gaslit, saying like, oh yeah, the Wawa selling hot dogs? That never happened. So after venturing to all these Wawas, I went to 7-Eleven, begrudgingly, to get a hot dog. And lo and behold, they did have one. It was probably there since like 5 a.m. the previous day, but I still ate it. I didn't get sick from it. I didn't puke. So I think that's a plus. But I guess this is more like an opinion rant-based video. Why can't Wawa sell a hot dog? Okay, I get like 2 a.m. on. I get 12 a.m. on. But even 11 maybe. But 10 p.m. Some people eat dinner that late. Some people do. Some people want a late night snack. Some people eat dinner at like 9. So you're telling me that I go to a Wawa like 9:30 at night and there's no hot dogs there? At 5 different Wawas? I'm a fiend for food. I love food. I'm a fat ass. Even though I'm all skin and bones. I'm a walking, talking skinwalker. I cannot find a hot dog at Wawa. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not saying this is like an open letter to Wawa to please make hot dogs past like 10 o'clock, maybe to 11. But at the same point, it shouldn't be that hard to find a hot dog. I don't know. I thought it was a little funny story. I just don't get why Wawas don't get hot dogs that late, man. Because, some people might be like drunk going into a Wawa. Be like, you know what, man? I just really want a hot dog. It's simple grab and go because they have a whole container for it. They have a whole container for hot dogs. And yet they don't have any hot dogs there at 10 o'clock at night. Like, come on. Please. Help the drunks out. It'll get them in and out of the store without them being like, hey, you got any hot dogs? You got any hot dogs on the back? You got any? Just make 3 hot dogs. And first come, first serve, But, hey, I don't run Wawa. Wawa is like a superior being in New Jersey. So, like, if you kind of criticize the Wawas around here, people will start attacking you with, like, pitchforks. I don't want that. I love Wawa. I go to Wawa mostly every week to grab waters for my job or to grab smoothies and iced drinks. But a hot dog, man. That's all I ask for is just one hot dog.